presentation of the NBA.
And that shot should leave no doubt as to where we are tonight. It's the Toyota Center here in downtown Houston, Texas. Basketball's biggest day, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Well, another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is just as dedicated to his craft as you are at yours, but it's off the court where he says he's been on a search, pushing my limits, the flow of life, the people I meet, the environment I want to live in. All that stuff fulfills me more than anything. Kevin, the game of basketball opens so many doors for him to search.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. So the Nets starting five. LeVert and Durant out on the perimeter. Taurean Prince is out there with Allen, and it's Irving at the one. And for Houston, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Money out there with Robert Covington, and it's Tucker in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It'll be the Nets off the tip. And so it's official, folks. The NBA Finals have tipped off. And what a game we've got in store. Irving passes to KD. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just the way Durant can move with the ball is jaw-dropping. There's no denying him when he wants to go at you.
Here's Money, defended by Durant. Houston moving it around. Irving looking for an opening. Here's LeVert. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Westbrook passes to Money. Back to Westbrook. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Outside Irving. Outside Durant.
Spins the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
Here's Money. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, it's easy to see how Harden's been the league's top assist man before. I mean, he makes the special feeds.
Prince outside. Here's the teardrop. Here's Allen. Outside for KD. They get it again. A three. That shot missing. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. And James Harden with the three.
Well, it's a beautiful shot right there from Harden. He has the touch and quick release needed to torch defenses from outside.
Westbrook against Irving. Here's KD. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. KD's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Money, guarded by KD. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Harden. Out to the right wing. Here's Money. That shot, no good. Nice D from Durant. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. From the arc. Rebounded by Tucker. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Took him no time at all on that one. Harden's got his second basket of the night.
I love how Harden squares himself up on these pull-up attempts when he is in rhythm. No one else is stopping him from burying his shots.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
trying to find some answers offensively.
Bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Taurean Prince. And Harris subbed in for Caris LeVert. Harris outside. Back to Irving. 13 feet away. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Got to know that Irving is an excellent mid-range shooter. But then again, where isn't he a great shooter?
Money passes to Clemens. Here's Money. Green breaking loose. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Money's got 6. Nets trail by 4. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Harris against Gordon. Oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one's on Eric Gordon. First trip to the free throw line for him. He's gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. Rockets trail by 6. Setting the floor for the Nets. On the perimeter, Harris and Prince. Then there's Allen. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's Boykins in at the 4. The Rockets shooting their first free throws here for the night. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good for Money. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Mavericks lit up the floor. He scored 36 points and throughout the game took smart, efficient shots that found the bottom of the net. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
No, I think he will because he takes being a leader seriously. And it shows in how he approaches things at both ends.
Prince outside. LeVert up top. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Prince. From deep. It's rebounded by Houston. Out to the right wing. Here's Money. Guarded by Harris. Tucker the pass to Money. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Prince.
If you can't hit that one, the teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. LeVert in the corner. Pulls it up. That shot off the mark.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And here's Harden for 3. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Now just a 1-point Brooklyn lead. The Nets have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. The pass to LeVert. Allen outside. Harris looking it over. And the rejection by Harden. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. For the Rockets, Jeff Green is checked in for Robert Covington. And it's Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Here's KD. 8 points for him. Count that bucket.
The rhythm and the poise that Durant has when getting ready to catch and shoot is second to none in the league.
Here's Money, defended by Durant. Harden kicks to Rivers. Brooklyn with the rebound.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Pass to Claxton. Inside, here's Harris, and that one drops. Now it's a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Harden the pass to Money, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Durant. 24 seconds left in the first half of the game.
You want no part of that when Durant gets speed going at the rim. Stepping in the way is a fast track to ending up on the post.
Money passes to Harden. Kicks it to Rivers. Passes it to Money. For three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with Money. And it's Tucker in at the 5. Home in the paint. Knocks it loose. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Here's Money. Oh! And that one is stuffed right through.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get him.
True. We'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
And that one, good.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Houston. A 2-point game. Time now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Irving. What's the status, David?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Nets was able to update me on the situation. He told me that he has a stiff back and that it is very sore right now. Losing a player of this caliber would be difficult for them at any time, but especially during the NBA Finals. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon. Shot clock at 5. Here's Allen. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And the Nets lead by 4. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Houston making some changes. Here's Money, guarded by KD. No good for Money.
and they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Down low. A nice shot by LeVert. LeVert's got the lead up to 10 now for Brooklyn.
And you can't leave someone open around Durant. He keeps his eyes up, makes a play for his team.
Here is House. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Durant with it. Now guarded by Money. Count it. And it's a 12-point Nets lead.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Houston making some changes. P.J. Tucker comes in for Green. And it's Rivers in for Danuel House. And a change for the Nets. Prince is checked in. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The pass to Rivers. Houston moving it around. To the middle. Here's Clemens. Pass to Money. Shot clock at 6. Can they get it? And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Nets up. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. So for Brooklyn now, Durant is out there with Irving. Then it's Taurean Prince. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Claxton in at the 4. At the top of the key, Gordon. That 3 off the mark.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Irving passes to Durant. But they get it back.
Well, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And the basket by Harden.
A ferocious player on the offense, and then Harden is fantastic at staying aggressive, actively looking for a shot.
Pass to Durant. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Robert Covington's checked in for Houston. Westbrook comes in for Austin Rivers. And a change for the Nets. LeVert's checked in.
Oh, the skill, length, the time. Durant, he's special in all those categories. He can dominate on both ends.
Back to Westbrook. Passes to Money. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Jared Allen's checked in for Jordan. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And here's LeVert. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Improving so much since his rookie season. I can't wait to see the next step LeVert makes in his career.
And he makes both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Money, and he slams it one-handed.
Tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Harden against LeVert. And there's the pass to Durant. Fires top of the key. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. KD's got 7 points for the quarter. Rockets trailed by 19. Here's Money. Outside Westbrook. Harden outside. Right side Westbrook. Pass to Money. Clock at 6. Goes up the baseline. The rebound by Prince. Brooklyn leading by 19. Outside Irving. Pass to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
On the loose, Durant's been spectacular tonight, showing off the full arsenal.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Truly great players make their mark in the NBA Finals. And this is a game we will always remember as one of the biggest highlights of his career. Passes it to Irving. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
That one from long range. And that's 17 points for money. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. LeVert with it. And the pass to Irving. Back to LeVert. That one misses. Good work defensively by Harden. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. They trail by 18.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game 1 in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for the Nets.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for KD.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Boykins checked in, and Caruge is subbed in for Taurean Prince. Outside for KD. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
Green, the pass to Money. And the shot goes in.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Outside Durant takes a 3. That one, no good. Here's Money. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Way to showcase the court vision. Westbrook, I mean, he gets his teammates some wide open looks.
And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul. Now Crawford. He dishes it to Temple. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Chris West.
Talking about money and problems. I don't want
me watching growing up.
Well, thanks so much for joining us on 2K TV, but before we let you go, we have one thing that we need to do, and that is the 2K TV Challenge. Every year we have this awesome challenge that we put people through. We see if they can make it, and if they can, then they get a special pat on the back from us, and if they can't, We deem them losers. Just kidding. We don't deem them losers. We're not going to have a loser today. We're going to have a winner. Are you ready for this?
I'm definitely ready.
Who are you going to select?
I'm going to select LeBron James from Miami Heat all time. I'm going to select AI, Allen Iverson all time, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar from the Lakers.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The famous We Love Houston sign just off Interstate 10. We're coming to you from the Toyota Center in the biggest city. So the Nets starting 5. LeVert and Durant out on the perimeter. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. And it's Irving at the 1 spot. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Money out there with Robert Covington. And it's Tucker in at the 5. Outside Jordan. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. Knocked loose. Dives for it. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Here's Jordan. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Westbrook with it. Some nice passing there by Houston. Harden outside. Pass to Money. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Money's got the game going here with the first basket for the Rockets. Now LeVert. Outside Irving. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. Felt positive about taking the first game of the finals on the road. And as well as they played, he wants to keep his guys from mailing it in game 2. He said, hey, let's get greedy. This is our chance to do something special. So let's see if they can take another one tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Prince misses.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And I think one of the things understated about Harden, he's a great athlete. I mean, he can rise and bounce. He's strong. He's quick. He can easily punch it on you when he gets to the rim.
Jordan dishes to Irving. Westbrook with the block. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Money. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
The defense all over Westbrook there, but he's crafty. He's slick, and he was focused on that shot.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The pass to Prince. He kicks to KD. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a hand on it. Shoots from 12. And Houston again with the bucket. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Houston.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. They come into the game following the win on Sunday.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Green, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Emmanuel House comes in for Robert Covington. And Eric Gordon subbed in for James Harden. Here's KD. Here's Boykins. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Finally, after all those planks, someone comes through for him.
Well, you knew it eventually was going to happen. I mean, my goodness, a tight start to this one, but maybe that'll ignite some more buckets to be made.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
And Brooklyn has possession. Nets trail by 6. Durant kicks to Irving. On the wing, Harris. Passes it to Allen. Lock at 6. 3-pointer. Harris, no good. For Houston, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And it's in there.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Irving passes to Harris. And 1:01 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Irving. Second chance shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Right there, Irving does a nice job.
Prince the pass to Claxton. Levert kicks to Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
All Irving needs is just a little room to convert, and he's good to go.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Irving and Levert are at the 1 and 2. And it's Taurean Prince. Then it's Jordan. And it's Claxton in at the 4-man position. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Nets was outstanding. He grabbed 24 points, and he continued to command from the foul line and the three-point line throughout the game. This team is playing really well right now. They're playing for each other and working hard to get every win. Kevin, they'll want to keep it going tonight.
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
You know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
Russell Westbrook in for the Rockets. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Boykins checked in. And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Nets. Trailing by 5. Levert kicks to Irving. Pulls up on the elbow. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there.
Oh, what a finish!
Hey, we know Harden can score, but he also has great vision.
Nets trail by 7. 1:49 left now here in the second. Irving attacking, and the shot is good. Irving's got 9.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
And Prince comes to help to the inside, and stolen by Jordan. Irving for 3. They get it back. Here's Boykins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game. So he gets them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Here's Money, guarded by Prince. No good for Money. Nets trail by 3. Pass to Levert. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Houston making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Robert Covington. And it's Rivers in for James Harden. Then for the Nets, Jared Allen's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Taurean Prince. And Harris subbed in for Karis LeVert.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Down low, Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
Talk about a high IQ baller. Durant read the pick and roll coverage perfectly there.
Westbrook passes to Money. Back to Westbrook. Kicks it to Rivers. In the corner, it's Westbrook. 5 to shoot. Pass to Money. Ring shot on the way. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now here's Durant. He's tightly guarded. There's the steal. 3 seconds left. And finished off by Westbrook.
That is really where Russell Westbrook excelled. In transition with that great speed of his.
And that'll do it for the...
Thanks a lot, Kyrie. What got you going in the first?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. What a game we're seeing from Money.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
We've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Rockets. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Money in at the small forward. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, Jordan is an alley-oop specialist. A big target with strength and bounce.
Harden outside. There's the pass to Tucker. Back to Westbrook. Harden the pass to Money. Harden outside. 5 on the clock. The kick out to Westbrook. With the shot. No good for Money.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The drive by KD.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
Outside Westbrook. Passes it to Money. Back to Westbrook. Harden outside. That's a nice passing there by Houston. Westbrook passes to Money. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 16 points for Money.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passes.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Irving passes to LeVert. Back to Irving. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Prince trying to get open is Irving. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down to 3 points on the bucket from Prince.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Prince outside. Poked away. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Rivers. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
Remarkable speed in transition from Harden, sprinting ahead of everybody, putting himself in a great spot there.
Irving surveying the floor. 2 seconds left. Off target. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Rockets lead by 4. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. On the perimeter, Harris and Prince. Then there's Allen. And it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Boykins in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Money. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Nets trail by 4. Now, here is Irving. Allen dishes to Irving. Lets it fly. Rebound by Money. Money's got 4 rebounds now tonight to the left wing. He kicks it to Tucker. And he's good on the 3-ball. Tucker's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is one of Tucker's strengths, folks. He's a knockdown spot-up shooter.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Irving. Westbrook with the block. Pass to Money. Pull up Jay. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Stolen by Westbrook. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Shoots from the corner. Harden, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Durant's checked in for the Nets. Karis LeVert comes in for Joe Harris. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And bringing that postseason intensity, so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
6 on the shot clock. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now a timeout called by Houston. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. Houston leading by 7. Inside, from the stripe, the offensive rebound, Tucker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Tucker does not shy away from contact. As a matter of fact, he embraces it and looks for it. Plays with a lot of force.
And so he hits both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Nets trail by 9. Right side, Jordan. Picked his pocket. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And it's Houston's ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. The 3 from Harden. The rebound by Prince. The Nets have gone just 33% for the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Irving.
Give Irving some room to get it off that little floating jump shot of his, and you'll regret it for sure.
Money passes to Tucker. And he gets it to go. Tucker's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Timeout called. The Nets. They're trailing by 11. A minute 42 left in the fourth. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Money.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Falling into a 2-game hole would have been a disaster, and he knew it. He's done everything in his power to get momentum back on their side in this series. Harden outside. Now the pass to Money. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It goes on Taurean Prince. That's good for Money. Nets trail by 12. KD looking around. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
And Prince comes to help. Covington passes to Money, and he dunks it down.
And that will effectively take care of Game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one, but right now, an important win for the Rockets.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Money.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
Here's Money, guarded by KD. Westbrook. Rebound, Brooklyn.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Outside Jordan. Pass to Durant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. KD's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets. Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. LeVert against Harden. Passes to Money. From deep. Can't connect. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge.
Talking about money and problems. I don't wanna hear them. What the you thought would happen if you were part of the pulpit? You thought
I'm Brian, that's Sasha, and we're here to outline how you can get some of the most dangerous cards in all of my team.
That's right, Brian. You can get Galaxy Opal Wilt Chamberlain and Baron Davis just by completing a variety of tasks. Shall we get started with, let's say, the Big Dipper?
Absolutely. If you want to get Galaxy Opal Wilt Chamberlain, then you're going to have to complete the Season 3 collection. What that means is you're going to have to get all the pink diamonds from all of the Season 3 packs. For those of you that have already been balling out with Jay Rich and
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The activity in front of the Brooklyn Museum, not too far from our setting today here at the... And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about...
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Money out there with Robert Covington. And it's Tucker in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Nets, Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Jared Allen is out there with Jordan. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. To the paint. The jump hook doesn't get it to drop for him. The Rockets go the other way with it. Puts it up from 17. Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got the first points of the night for Houston.
I think you've got to respect the catch-and-shoot game of Russell Westbrook. He is excellent at pulling up.
The pass to Allen. And here is Durant. Just 5 to shoot. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Well, don't let Kevin Durant get comfortable from the mid-range because that is money in the bank.
Harden the pass to Money. Back to Harden. Pass to Money. Shoots it. Cans the shot from the wing.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Irving with it. Over Westbrook. No good from Irving.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Money passes to Westbrook. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
You get the sense that Russell Westbrook relishes contact. He is so physically strong.
Westbrook against Irving. Pass to KD. Count the basket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
To the middle. Here's LeVert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
To me, Caris LeVert has tons of upside. This is a 6'7" guard with an outstanding skill set.
He hits both from the stripe. Now Harden. Outside Westbrook. Money passes to Tucker. Inside. Here's Money. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Money's got his second basket of the game.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Lobbed up there for KD. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
I'll tell you, Kevin Durant is hyped. He knows no one can stop him if the pass is perfect.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Outside, KD passes it to LeVert. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Money passes to Harden. Down low, it's deflected. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, what a move from Kyrie to keep the defenders guessing as he moves in for the score.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Boykins checked in. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jared Allen. Joe Harris is checked in for Caris LeVert. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Connens passes to Green. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Dinwiddie outside. Clock at 4. Here's Boykins. The rebound by Money. Houston in the lead. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Wasted no time on that one. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. KD looking around. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Clemens. It's tipped. And the pass to Money. Another shot. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
The Rockets shooting their first free throw of the evening. That free throw good for Money. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Dinwiddie. 19 seconds left to play in the first. And KD the bucket on the assist by Dinwiddie. Durant's got 9.
Don't you love how decisive Kevin Durant is on the offensive end? He doesn't think twice before he lifts from long range.
House kicks to Gordon. Here's Money. This one for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we'll be right back after this. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had...
Break. A whole new 5 on the floor. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. So on the floor for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with Money. And it's Tucker in at the 5 spot.
Let's remember, Westbrook is capable of triple-doubles because of this kind of passing. My goodness, that's pretty.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Nets put on a show. He added 27 points, and he was efficient out there, whether it was from the field or at the free throw line. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Here's Money. Levert defending. Here's Money. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Nets trail by 11. 1:06 left in the first half of basketball. Now, here is Irving. He's got 7. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
The handles, the burst, almost impossible to stay in front of Kyrie on the drive.
Here's Money. Levert defending. Money passes to Covington. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Irving. Harden grabs the miss.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Here's Money, covered by Irving. Here's Money. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Lobs it up for Jordan. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. What a game we're seeing from Money.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
LeVert and Durant out on the perimeter. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Allen. And it's Irving at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Jordan, the pass to Irving. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Irving's got 11 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside Westbrook. Here's Money, defended by Durant. Here's Money, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Rockets have shot just one free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game. The Nets making a switch here. Boykins checked in. The Rockets also changing it up. Green comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Daniel House subbed in for Robert Covington. Irving kicks to Durant. Baseline try. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Here's House. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Nicholas Claxton comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And Harris subbed in for Caris LeVert. And a change for the Rockets. Gordon's checked in.
Well, we know he's got takeover ability. Kevin Durant is cooking right now.
And Durant comes to help. Outside Gordon. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Gordon's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Irving finds Durant. No good that time. The Rockets go the other way with it. Money passes to Gordon. And it's good. 2 points. Gordon's got 5 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Daniel House. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Money passes to Clemens. To the inside. Money. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's LeVert. And again, it's the Nets missing. Rockets leading by 13. Down low. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Money. Dinwiddie covering. Here's Clemens. Hits the 3-point bomb. Clemson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets are always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Clemens. Dinwiddie covering.
Yeah, that
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play. DeAndre Jordan, simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Here's Money. Back to Tucker. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Houston Rockets sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. Back to the... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Rockets. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Money in at the 3-side.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Bucket is good. Covington's got his first 2 points of the night.
Since Covington has arrived in the league, he has come such a long way in his overall game. Great interior work there.
Dinwiddie kicks to Allen. He dishes it to KD. And KD throws it down.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
And the dunk by Covington.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
You're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Timeout called, the Nets.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Irving's checked in for Dinwiddie. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Here's Westbrook, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 16.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Irving dishes to Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 9 assists now tonight.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Harden against LeVert. Harden the pass to Money, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Pass to KD. And the basket is good. KD's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Harden outside. And Durant comes to help. Outside Westbrook. Money passes to Tucker. Shot clock at 6. And some nice passing there by Houston.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And here is Allen. Irving looking over the floor. Over Westbrook. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
called by Houston. They're ahead by 12. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Money.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
With a chance to take command in the series, he did everything. That is the kind of killer instinct you need in the playoffs. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. A shot by Harden, wide open. It's good from long range. And the Rockets lead by 15.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Guys, Kyrie Irving, stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
Allen's checked in for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant comes in for Joe Harris. Robert Covington's checked in for the Rockets. There's 1:17 left to play in the final quarter. Harden outside. Pass to Money. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 21 points for Money.
And Game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for the Rockets.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Money.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Covington passes to Money, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Here's Money. So we see Houston taking the W here, and they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first two games of the series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Talking about money and problems.
In my team.
Yeah, the level 40 reward cards in Season 1 and Season 2 were Steph Curry and Blake Griffin. But in Season 3, we're turning a new page, and we're going over to the Flash, Galaxy Opal Dwayne Wade. Also available in Season 3 is Pink Diamond Aaron Gordon. Talk about the season of giving.
My favorite time of year. And we've also been keeping an eye on the highest performing cards in Unlimited. And we liked what we saw.
Yeah, the community has been cooking on the courts with cards like Kevin Durant, Grant Hill, and
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And you can feel the anticipation. Build it. And here we go with Game 4 of the NBA Finals. We will see a Game 5, but will we see Game 6? That's the question. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. Here's the starting group for Houston. Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Money in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Nets, Durant and Prince make up the forwards. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. And it's Jordan in at the center. Irving against Westbrook. Irving, good.
Now, Irving is a handful in the pick and roll. He has exceptional quickness. He's a terrific decision maker.
Harden outside. Passes it to Tucker. Over Jordan. And it's off the back rim. No good.
That's a nice defensive effort. Sticking right up on him. Affecting the shot.
Here's Durant. It's tipped. Inside, here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
He's terrific at finding an open man. I mean, good awareness from the floor, from the combo guard. Hard.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Irving for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Harden left side. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Yeah, with Westbrook on the ball, you can't have a hole in your defense. He's too smart to listen.
It's Durant on the wing. The pass to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. There's LeVert. Jordan trying to free himself up. A nice shot by LeVert.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Harden the pass to Covington. Here's Money. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Pass to Prince. Back to Irving. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
Money passes to Harden. To the left side wing. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Harden's got his second bucket tonight.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D real.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Prince finds Irving. 6 to shoot. With some arc. That one drops for him. Irving's got his second bucket.
Irving does a solid job maintaining his balance, even with the D being all over him. Impressive athleticism.
Westbrook passes to Tucker. Here's Money. Covington trying to break free. And the shot goes in for Money.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, I was able to catch up with the Nets head coach. As far as the atmosphere is in his team's locker room heading into Game 4, he said, "We know what's on the line. It's the NBA Finals, and every game is crucial. This one could really determine which team holds the momentum the rest of the way. We will indeed see who comes out of this game feeling good." Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
He's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
And that one falls for Irving.
The determination of Irving. He's a type A personality who just wants to win.
For Houston, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Clemens passes to Money. He kicks it to Green from about 19 feet. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that finish.
Allen outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Poke loose. Harris outside. Fires the three. The shot, no good. And it's Houston the other way. They'd like to continue the success they had on Friday night here.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
And they were connecting. And when they're connecting like that, they're hard to beat. Their accuracy from outside, just incredible.
Allen's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. And Brooklyn called for the foul. Houston shooting their first free throws of the game right now. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good for money. Nets trail by 5. And here's Irving. 7 points in the game. Boykins kicks to Dinwiddie. He feeds it to Boykins. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Irving. Lays it up off the glass. Irving's got 9 points.
I mean, he's a strong finisher. He exhibits great body control. Irving, he's a special talent.
Here's Money, guarded by Harris. Jacks up a three. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
All about.
And so it's the Houston Rockets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot.
Making some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. Kevin Durant comes in for Harris. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Dinwiddie. And so in the game for the Rockets. Green is out there with P.J. Tucker. And there's Money. Then it's Harden. And it's Clemens in at the point.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
It's LeVert on the wing, guarded by Harden. Stolen. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Oh, wow! Nice. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And Brooklyn turns it over again. .112 left to play in the first half. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving's got the ball. Lobs it up for Jordan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And any lob to Jordan is about as sure a thing as you can get. So athletic for a big with tremendous hands, and big fella knows how to get in prime position for those alley-oop feeds.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Shot clock reset for the Nets. No good from Boykins.
No, you expect him to make those. They got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Irving passes to Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Boykins. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Boykins has got his second basket.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Here's Money. And another three for Houston. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. What a game we're seeing from Money.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Proving once again why he's considered a clutch talent in this league, rising to the occasion.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Nets. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Durant and Prince make up the forwards. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. LeVert against Westbrook. To the paint.
Look at that. No hesitation at all from Irving. He's looking to score as soon as he touches the rock.
Rockets leading by 5. Westbrook kicks to Harden. Releases. No good for Money.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Basket good. LeVert's got 9.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Count that one. And the Rockets lead by 5.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Westbrook against Irving. Kicks it to KD. Jordan dishes to KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And every step of Durant on the drive covers so much ground. You know he's looking to finish that play with the dunk.
The shot's good for Money.
Well, he can be sneaky good from deep sometimes. I mean, when he gets clean looks, he's got the ability to do some damage out there.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. We've seen Money really having a great game.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down.
So for the Nets, Jared Allen. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Makes it 2 points there for Money. Irving with it. He's got 13. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Money. Dinwiddie covering. Green breaking loose. It falls and 2 points for Money. Money's got the lead up to 14 now for the Rockets. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. Passes it to Harris. Back to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Boykins. Rebounded by Money.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Uncovered. And Houston again with the bucket.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Nets trail by 16. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Irving from long range. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists tonight.
There you go. His first three-pointer of the night. That should calm him down. Maybe even get him going a little bit.
Rivers gets a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Here's the pass to Money. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
They've got this lead because he's at the top of his game. He has been the story tonight.
Irving up top. He's guarded by Rivers. Irving against Rivers. Now Irving. From deep three-point range, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Rockets ahead. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So on the floor for Houston. Money out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Harden. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Clemens in at the one spot. Here's Money. LeVert defending. Here's Money. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Irving passes to KD. Shoots from the elbow. It's LeVert on the wing. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Money, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
He's playing lights out right now. I mean, inspired basketball in the second half.
Nets trail by 13. Now, here is Irving. Again, the Nets for two.
Torch from mid-range. I mean, that's almost unmatched. I mean, Irving is dead eye from that range.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And Brooklyn making a change here. Prince is checked in. Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Rockets. Rockets leading by 11. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Covington with the bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's LeVert. Pass to Irving. Fires for three. Great D that time from Westbrook.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he gets the bucket. And the Rockets lead by 15.
Physical defense possible. They could have called a foul there, but Westbrook, he's a beast. He just plays right through it.
Here's Irving. That shot off. Good D by Covington. For Houston, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Harden the pass to Money. Shoots from the baseline, and Houston again with the bucket.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Here's Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
This is what a leader does. Irving, good at sharing the wealth and getting his teammates going.
Here's Money, defended by Durant. Here's Covington, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Really on the right plate defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
You know, this is the type of guy I like, from undrafted to a quality role player. I mean, he has heart, He's gotten better every year. Covington adds a lot to this team. He can let that thing fly, too. He's a fearless shooter.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Money.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Houston leading by 17. Harden outside. 2 minutes. Over to the wing. Here's Money. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Money's got 39.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Durant dishes to Jordan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Never one to shy away from playing physical. Jordan will give you his all when he's out there.
DeAndre Jordan taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Here's Money, defended by Durant. 1:32 left here in the fourth quarter.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And hold on to your hats, folks. This has been a whirlwind championship finals thus far. Obviously, an important hard-fought victory tonight for the Rockets.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Money.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
Here's Llewellyn. Back to Crawford. Lets the 3 fly. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's Money. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Here's Llewellyn, guarded by McLemore. And that one drops for him.
Such a field shot there, the floater.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Money. Inside. And McLemore kicks to Carroll.
Hey, right here.
Here's Money. Puts up a 3. Jordan with the rebound. Here's Llewellyn. So we see Houston taking the W here, and now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
Game 4 of the NBA Finals is all wrapped up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
Coming up on the 23rd, we have our holiday special. We have a great show planned for you, including Kevin Durant.
Yes, KD returns to 2K TV, and our Uninterrupted series also continues with a perspective from Kyle Korver.
We have that and so much more. You won't want to miss it.
Until then, enjoy the game.
Bye.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. LeVert and Durant out on the perimeter. And it's Irving in at the point. And for the Rockets, Westbrook and Harden, the dynamite pair. They're the backcourt. Robert Covington out there with money. And it's Tucker in at center. Now, here's Irving. Passes it to Durant. To the middle. Here's Jordan. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D for money. Here's Harden. Pass to money. Houston moving the ball around. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
LeVert finds Irving. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's money. On the wing, Harden shoots over LeVert. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
You know, sometimes you're risking the blow-by or the drive-by if you play tight on Harden. Or like here, maybe he'll knock down a jumper right in your face. He's just got so many ways to hurt you. It's hard to guard it.
Now here's Prince. He dishes it to Durant. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Well, I love the speed that Durant has. I mean, fantastic at slashing into the paint and scoring right at the rim. That length of stride of his and his speed, lethal combination.
Here's Westbrook. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's KD. That misses off the backboard.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Money, guarded by Prince. Money passes to Harden. Here's Money. Rebounded by the Nets.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And, you know, when you get a clean look at the rim, Harden usually will find you. I think he's underrated and undervalued at making his teammates better.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Prince. Dishes to Durant. Shot clock at 5. Back to Prince. Jordan trying to free himself up. Prince misses. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. They are pumped right now after a big win on Sunday.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
You know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Now Kevin Durant. James Harden missing on the 3. Back to Durant. Down low. Here's Jordan. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Jordan very efficient in the paint because of his length. Close to the bucket, he's hard to deal with.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Houston, a whole new 5 on the Dinwiddie finds Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Irving. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Flashing those crazy handles. I mean, major rush hour handles. So fun watching Irving handle the ball the way he does.
Here's Money. 5 points in the game. We've got Gordon. Money out there with Green. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Clemens in at the point guard position. It's the 5 for Houston right now. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Tucker. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Nets played superb basketball. He ended up with 43 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Here's Money, guarded by Harris. Kicks to Gordon. Back at 6. Here's Money. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 9. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick, and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
That one falls. And it's 13 points for Money.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half. At least so far, increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
Dinwiddie passes to LeVert. Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, overall,
what a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Third quarter action getting going right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Brooklyn, look at who they've got. Durant and Prince make up the forward. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. And it's Jordan in at the center, filling out the middle.
Well, you know, a big part of offensive rebounding is really relentless effort and high energy, and Jordan knows all about that.
Harden the pass to Money, and he makes that one.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Great communication on the alley-oop.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Here's Money, guarded by KD. Launches it. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 5 now.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now here's LeVert. And there's the pass to Irving. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. 16 points for him.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Outside Westbrook. Harden surveying the D. Westbrook passes to Tucker. And some nice passing there by Houston.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
The Nets with the lead. Jordan high post. Outside Durant. Stolen by Westbrook. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Houston making some changes. Green, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Daniel House comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Austin Rivers in for Russell Westbrook. Allen's checked in for the Nets. Joe Harris comes in for Karis LeVert. Irving passes to Allen. Now the dish to Durant. 6 on the shot clock. And off the glass. That one's good. And the Nets lead by 3.
Boy, if you allow Durant that look, he's going to punish you. I mean, it's that simple.
Harden inside the three-point line. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Irving with the bounce pass. Jordan the pass to Durant. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Looking strong to the finish when Durant locks in on scoring. Nobody stops him.
Passes to Rivers. Here's Money. Harden outside for the tie. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
So impressive. The fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Houston, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. free throw good from Eric Gordon.
And Gordon just continues to prove why he's so valuable. I mean, he knows he's out there to shoot the ball, and he does it very well.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 6 points for him. Pass to LeVert. Fires from deep. Houston's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Money, guarded by Prince. For the lead. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in.
Back right after this. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. Nets trail by 3. PJ Tucker is out there with Robert Covington. And there's Money. And there's Gordon. And it's Clemens in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And it's LeVert missing. Houston's gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Clemens with the bucket.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it can probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once, as well as they're shooting.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Power down with both hands.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
Nets trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Boykins kicks to LeVert. That shot off. Gordon with the defensive effort. Here's Money, defended by Allen. Money passes to Clemens. Here's Money. He dishes it to Covington. Out left to the wing. Here's Money. Covington trying to break free. No good from Money. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Nets. 7-point differential.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Nets. Kevin Durant comes in for Allen. The shot's good for Money.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Nets trail by 7. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Pulls it from the elbow. Offensive rebound. Jordan sinks that one from the post.
Jordan really relishes playing through contact and converting, showing you just how strong he is and a good level of concentration, too.
Here's Money, defended by Durant. Here's Covington. Up and in on the layup. Covington's got the lead up to 7 now for the Rockets.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Durant just inside the line. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. Now a timeout called by Houston.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Money.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. Money passes to Covington. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist from Covington. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Unselfishness always admirable in a basketball player, and Covington consistent at giving it up when one of his teammates is open.
No good from Durant. Rockets have gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Got that one up quick. That's 28 points for Money.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
High post, KD. Irving for 3. He doesn't hit that one. And the Rockets take it the other way. Here's Money. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside Durant. Pass to Jordan. Outside for KD. Cans it from downtown. KD's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, when Durant gets a look from that distance, he's letting it fly.
Here's Money. It goes straight through with the switch.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And yes, it's good.
Well, in my mind, KD is one of the top 10 all-time guys that you want taking that shot. His length, his ball handling, his shooting, and his confidence makes him huge in late-game situations.
Covington wide open. He fires. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're down by 8. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. And it's good for 2.
Do not expect anything less from Irving. A clutch performer. He loves knocking down the big shots.
And he commits the intentional foul. .40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Money. The pass to Westbrook. Feeds to Tucker. And KD with the block.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
Irving. A rebound by Money. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 8. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
Here's Karuch. Misses the 3. Pulls up on the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 34 points for Money.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Oh, and they've done it. The Houston Rockets are the new NBA champions. Just tremendous. What a moment it is right now to see the team who played so well together enjoying this NBA championship moment.
Well, Kevin, it's awesome to be here to witness what happened tonight.
And seeing this team come together over the course of the season and on into the playoffs, what a joy. I mean, there is no better champion the league could have asked for.
And a pleasure here at 2K Sports to be with you all season long. Good night, everyone.